2018.
Okay.
Lolita Lopez, NBC News.
Are you a fan of fairy tales? Well, the Jonesboro Storytellers Guild is celebrating 200 years of Grimm tales. It's happening July 14th. Here with more are Rudi and Pam Miller. Welcome. Glad to have both of you today.
Glad to be here too.
Yes. So why the Grimm fairy tales?
Well, this year is, like you mentioned, the 200th anniversary of the Grimm brothers going out into the countryside, collecting stories and publishing them in December of 1812 to publish the first volume. And the stories, even though they might be 200 years old, they're still as pertinent today as they were when he collected them. Take, for example, the story Hansel and Gretel. It's a very simple story, but if you really look at it, there's child endangerment, child abandonment, elder abuse, what do you call it, cannibalism, grand theft when they stole all the jewels in the house. I mean, there's so many things that still apply today.
Yeah, and the stories we're all familiar with as well, no matter the generation.
Yes.
And so what are some of the stories families are going to hear you guys tell at this event?
Well, actually, it's not just us. There are going to be 6 other tellers. And we've got people performing everything from Hansel and Gretel to the glass coffin to the boy who left home to learn about the shivers. So some of the tales, like The Wolf and the 7 Kids, will be familiar. And some of them will be new tales that you might not have been aware were Grimm. But one thing we need to mention is that the Disneyfication of the Grimm tales is very different from the actual folk tale. And they're named Grimm for a reason.
Yes, definitely. Now let's talk a little bit more about the Storytellers Guild. Everyone that you mentioned will be there telling these stories.
Well, the Guild has been around since 1994. We've been in the Jonesboro area, and in fact, we have a venue every Tuesday night where we tell at the Creekside Restaurant in Jonesboro. We usually have 4 or 5 tellers there, so it's really interesting. But I've only been in it about 4 years now. Pam, you've been in it about...
Right. I've been in it a bit longer.
A bit longer, yes.
And it's a wonderful opportunity for those people who are interested in storytelling, because not only do we have performing members who put on a public performance every Tuesday night, but we also have supporting members. And these are the people that help us put on these events like, you know, the Graveyard Tales, which is going to be coming up very soon.
Oh, yeah, that's just around the corner. Well, thank you both so much for joining us today to let us know about the event and all the Grimm tales you're going to be telling to some of the families coming. And you can join the Jonesboro Storytellers Guild as they celebrate 200 years of Grimm fairy tales. It's going to be July 14th at 7 o'clock at night at the Rocky Mount Historic Site that's in Piney Flats, Tennessee. For more information, you can call them 423-743-1010. We also have more information on our website at WCYVE.com. Well, one man is on a mission.